and breathe out. Keep your spine straight as possible, but don't stretch, as it is our transmission tower. The energy flows up to 100% when our spine is straight. Close your eyes to take the maximum benefit. Now, one last breath in, hold, and exhale completely and slowly through the mouth. Chant within any mantra you resonate with the most. 3 times, or any other mantra like Om. Through the third eye, you are chanting from your inner energy system. चित्त में जो चल रहा है उसकी जगह ओम मंत्र का जाप चित्त से ही बिना साउंड के chant softly and slowly. In शिव सूत्र चित्तम मंत्र, चित्त में जो चल रहा है वही मंत्र है और वही हमारी लाइफ में मैनिफेस्ट हो रहा है कंटिन्यूअसली. Let the sound of this mantra reverberate within. Now we are entering into the Kurukshetra of life. With the closed eyes, we can go anywhere, as we are not just the body, we are beyond this body. We are energy pervading everywhere. So just visualize the battlefield of Kurukshetra, the conch shells, warriors, tensions of the war in the air. Visualize with the closed eyes. You are the witness, seated quietly in the chariot of your own body. शंखनाद हो रहा है हमारी बॉडी में, क्योंकि बैटल फील्ड है. Just observe the sound. Now imagine yourself standing in the chariot next to Arjuna and the Lord Krishna. Breathe in and hold. Breathe out slowly and gently. Feel the vibrations of this battlefield. Feel the vibrations of the earth as the armies gathering. Observe the battlefield as a symbolic of your own inner life, your duties, your relationships, challenges, desires, fears, expectations, shame, perfection. Observe your own inner conflict, your own inner war. We as a human being all are facing this war of life. We cannot be free from any work, any duty or karma, even in a single second. With feeling, we do karma. With thoughts, we do karma. With actions, with words, we do karma continuously. Every single moment of this life, we are doing continuously karma. In the individual state of consciousness, we are doing at separate level. Just observe your body, which is a battlefield, but everything is in perfect order. Observe each and every organ of your body doing perfectly their own work. Brain, your eyes, ears, hands, nose, mouth, legs, stomach, each and every part of our body is doing their own work in most miraculous way. Mentally affirm and repeat, I observe without judgment. I am the purest observer of my life. Repeat this affirmation in your mind without uttering any word from your mouth. I observe my life without judgment. I observe the people around me, my own thoughts, my words, my deeds I have done so far. I am a witness of my life. Now, we are the honest, non-judgmental observer of our life. Recall the Arjuna's words in the battlefield that my limbs are trembling, my mouth is parched, ve pathuscha sharire mein. My body shakes. My legs are shivering. My bow slips from my hand. Feel the emotions of Arjun or your own self in your own life, in your own struggles. Observe your fears, vulnerability, confusion, and emotional overwhelm. Observe your life and observe your emotions minutely. What situations in your life feel like a battlefield? Where do you feel fear, duty, guilt? In which part of body you feel resistance for any new challenges, any new difficulty of life? Now breathe in deeply and allow those emotions to arise without suppressing or fixing. Let all your emotions surface gently. Sarvam anityam, sarvam shantam. All your emotions, your feelings are impermanent. All is in perfect order as the universe is driving whole of your life. Allow silence to deepen this experience. Sarvam anityam, sarvam shantam. All is impermanent. All is peace. Let all your emotions come out and go at their own pace. They are just like the waves of the ocean. Let all your emotions come and go. Observe your emotions, thoughts, feelings, words you used so far in your life, and actions. Allow silence to deepen the experience. The journey of life is all about to know yourself deeply. There are so many pearls in the ocean of life. You have to explore by going deep and deep into your life. You are the key to unlock the abundance and freedom in your life. You are the most powerful entity in your life. Universe or the Lord Krishna has given whole power to you. The need is to awaken that by coming out from the difficulties, by rising above the difficulties of life. We all are here not to live our own life. The universe has sent us for a specific purpose. Observe your life. It is unconsciously going ahead or purposefully it is moving. Observe yourself and ask yourself, what is the real purpose of my life? Why I am a human being. Human being is the highest creation of universe. Now observe again. The Arjuna is saying, I will not fight. However, he was seeing that wrong is happening with him, even though he is saying that I will not fight because of his own fears, his own limiting beliefs. He drops his bow and sits down. Now observe yourself. Where in your life are you unwilling to act despite knowing your dharma, your duty? Where you are caught up in the situations? In what ways are you still clinging to personal relationships and identities of the conditioned soul that cloud your clarity? What is preventing you to live your life fulfilled, content? Your own belief system, conditioning of your inner child, the beliefs that were made in your childhood through the society, through the parents, through the conditioning. What is preventing you? What is preventing you to grow and reach your ultimate freedom, for which we are born as a human being? We are here to perform 4 kinds of Purushartha karma: dharma, arth, काम or moksha. And beyond all these 4, we as a human being, our ultimate aim is to get into the lotus feet of the Lord. What desires that you could not fulfill, you are stuck in? Just observe yourself deeply. Your whole life, observe from the beginning. The limiting beliefs that we have heard from our father, mother, teachers, friends, relatives, are only their conditioned beliefs. As a body, we took, but we are the soul in our original form, and there is no limit for the soul to get anything in life. Picture yourself laying down your own bow, the Gandiv Dhanush, your ego, your roles and responsibilities, attachments, your clinging, your feelings, your thoughts, your actions, and your words. Each and everything has its own frequency and wavelength, and each of them is creating the energy in the universe around. What kind of attachments are preventing you to grow and to tap into your soul power? Your role as a father, as a grandfather, as a spouse, as son, as sister, brother. These are only roles. These are not you. You are free from all the ego patterns, conditioned patterns, your roles, responsibilities, and attachments of negative and positive. Let the body soften and sink into the surrender. Affirm with me in your mind silently. I release the false self which is preventing me to reach my ultimate freedom. Freedom from any issue related to health, wealth, business, growth, relations. I release the false self, false ego, and I trust the divine will. Repeat this affirmation that I release my limiting self. I trust the divine will. I am beyond my name, fame, relations, business, health. I am beyond this body, this limiting life. Breathe in deeply. Hold and breathe out. Breathe in your inner power. in your soul power, which is unlimited, infinite power of your soul. You can be free from any health issue without any external treatment, most magically and miraculously. You can be free from any relationship issues. You can be free from any negative attachment, toxic relations, toxic people around you. You are not your limiting body. You are not your name. You are the soul, the child of the ultimate soul, the Lord Krishna, which is pervading everywhere, observing each and every activity of our life. Listen the flute properly. Krishna is calling us to his lotus feet to surrender all your worries, tensions, all your issues to their feet. The need is to surrender only. Until the Draupadi surrendered herself to the feet of the Lord, Lord could not save her respect as a woman. She believed in Dronacharya, Kripacharya, her 5 husbands, Pandavas, but they could not help her. Only the Lord can help us, as only the Lord could help her. We are not here to be habitual of any tablet, any outer validation. We are complete in our own self. We are not here to be completely perfect all the time. Mistakes are the part of our life. Now, Krishna, silently watching Arjuna's despair without interrupting, the divine holds space. The non-judgmental presence, inner awareness. Just breathe in, hold, and feel this presence. This non-judgmental presence of Lord. Inner infinite awareness, which is Lord. Just feel the presence in each drop of blood in your body. How magically the heart is pumping the blood throughout the body. How magically the system is going on within the body. How much blessed you are. Feel the gratitude in your heart how magically you are taking breath, how magically you can hold this breath, and how magically you are breathing out. Many people in this world are struggling on the oxygen cylinder to breathe in. Feel gratitude from the core of your heart. Many people are not able to breathe in a way that you are taking in. Feel the presence of universal power in each and every activity of each and every part of your body. Become the compassionate witness to your own despair. Breathe in again deeply. Feel your breath as the presence of Krishna within. When we relax ourselves, we can hear the calling of Krishna. Let the breath say, inhale, I am. Exhale with me. I am complete in myself. I am total in my own self. Whole universe is within me and outside too. This whole body is just the covering of the limiting universal power. Whole universe is continuously manifesting itself within your body and outside your body. Just feel the presence, the universal presence. Feel the flute in your heart. This is not the outer calling. This is your inner calling. Your chitta is calling you. Silently observe what is going on in your chitta. What mantra you are chanting continuously? Is it negative? Is it fear? Shiva Sutra Chittam mantra is very beautifully making us aware of what we are thinking, what we are feeling, what we are telling and doing. Everything is a mantra. Let the breathe in and mantra Tattvam Asi. I am that. I am not my body. I am not my name, not my surname, not my fame, not my thoughts, not my feelings, not my words, not my actions. Everything is divine. will. Just hear the flute and try to observe the sound of the Lord in this flute. What exactly the Lord Krishna wants to tell us through this flute sound. Feel gratitude for your breath, for your understanding, for your brain power, for your cognitive power, for your health, for everything around you and within you. As everything is happening in universal order, we have to just observe with our non-judgmental existence. We are not here to create resistance in the universal order. By creating our thoughts, negative feelings, negative emotions, we just create resistance for the flow of abundance. Just observe. Even in despair, Arjun turns to Krishna and told him that I am your disciple. Please guide me. I am fearful. I am trembling. My legs are shivering. I know there is adharma which is happening, but I am not able to fight. Please guide me. Breathe in deeply. Imagine asking your inner Krishna, what am I not seeing? What action is right, though painful? Where am I clinging out of fear? Just try to see Lord Krishna in the inner and the purest core of your heart. You are completely within yourself. See the Lord Krishna. See the flute in his lips. See his eyes waiting for your turning towards inwards. Try to see the Pitambara of Krishna within the deepest core of your heart. He is smiling as you are in your surrender form. He was calling you from so many lifetimes, but In our own ignorance, we could not meet him. Imagine the Krishna within your heart, smiling. Just pray to him now with a deep breath in. O Krishna, remover of ignorance, I'm sorry that I'm late to come here. Please forgive me for all the ignorance of my past. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity to meet you. Teach me to see the path clearly. And please don't leave me now. I also promise to be here with you always. I surrender the noise of the world. I surrender the responsibilities, all the burdens of life to your lotus feet. Let only truth remain in my heart. I surrender the whole noise of my world. Sit in silent receptivity mode. Let Krishna's presence emerge within your heart. As your heart is pumping blood to whole organs of your body, the light of Krishna's energy is spreading and reaching each cell of your body. See the light coming from your heart and spreading throughout your body. And this white light is covering whole of your body now. Though this chapter, the Arjuna Vishada Yoga, ends in Arjuna's grief, we honor it as the portal to transcendence. Each and every difficulty of our life is the gateway for our freedom. We have to clear our चित्त, अंतःकरण, मन, बुद्धि, चित्त और अहंकार. We need to purify all of these four to reach our ultimate freedom. Nothing can prevent us to grow and get our freedom back. We just have to purify ourselves and tap into our soul power. And how we have to do it? We have to just surrender unto the lotus feet. What surrender means actually? Surrender means We have to be in gratitude for every difficulty of our life, even. It is very easy to be in gratitude for the good things of our life. But we generally forget God in being with good things, being with achievements. So in difficulties, we have to be in gratitude mode, and that is called the surrender. As the Bhishma Pitamaha on the bed of arrows just praised the God with the great chant of Vishnu Sahasranama. When we surrender, when we pay gratitude, when we pray God in the time of difficulty, we open our Brahma Granthi, which is near the root chakra of our energy system. And the root chakra is cause of our stability, security, finance. It is responsible for our financial freedom, stability of mind, and stability of life. Now breathe in again. Hold. Gently scan your body and breathe. Scan whole of your body. You are the magical scanner of your body. As a purest observer, you can know your body beyond any doctor's understanding. Allow any emotional residue to dissolve in the vast sky of your awareness. In this white light you are surrounded with, which is coming from your heart. See the smiling Krishna in your heart. See the light you are surrounded with, the pure energy which is flowing in your body and outside your body too. The form and formless, both are Krishna, the Lord. Now affirm with me in your mind, my despair is not the end. It is the beginning of wisdom. In the darkness of not knowing, the light of divine guidance shines. I am ready to listen to the divine voice within. I promise myself to relax, to hear the sound which is coming from within. I am ready to listen the divine wisdom. I trust my intuition. Chant softly in your heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I am the peace within. sit in silence for next 2 minutes. Whatever is coming in your mind, whatever you are visualizing, just to be with that only for next 2 minutes. Observe the silence within. Whenever you feel complete and in peace, you may open your eyes